provide the food and provide the space. And so people say, like, this is a big, huge project you're doing. And I say, yes, but it's the perfect prep, because for right now, it's this business, it's this hospitality, but it's also a defendable position if everything flips on its head, and it's housing, and it's commercial kitchen, and it's, distilling equipment for medicine. Like, it's all those things that we're going to need in a viable business today, but it's also a prep for tomorrow. And I didn't want to just be like a crazy prepper that's just like spending all my time worrying about that. And I wanted to find a way that I could have a business that was a positive contribution for now and a prep for later. And that's what I think we are doing with Sovereignty Ranch.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I just bought a freeze dryer, so I've been experimenting with that. That's been fun. You kind of, there was a TikTok talking about how you graduate into homesteading, like one sourdough bread making, to the next, like it just pulls you in. I think veganism started me. It's interesting. Veganism started me on that food journey because I had to learn so specifically what to eat that I had to become very integrated with what I was eating and like really look at stuff. So I'm really happy I went through my vegan journey as well, to like just maybe so meticulous about food and what I would and wouldn't put into my body. And then, later I realized that I was missing nutrients and things. And I also evolved the way that I needed to, is listening to my body. But it trained me to really be conscious of the world and what I was doing and why I was consuming all the things that I was consuming in my life, like, and thinking of it all the way through, just like you did with your food scraps. You're like, well, this is so much waste, and it's going to break down, but it can't break down in a crappy landfill. It's going to break down in proper conditions. So why are we putting it in landfill? This is stupid. And that idea is just so natural that it would flourish, right? And it would create for you, because that's naturally an abundant thought to like put it back into the earth and regenerate it that way. And like here on where I live, I don't put food scraps to the garbage. Like I have compost. All my food waste goes into my own compost system. There might be a raccoon or here or there that's getting curious, but I haven't had it. We had one bear. I'll give you that. We had one bear kind of trying to get in. Okay. But it's not like what they all say, and it's going to attract all these animals. It was, people just need to be brave and change what they're doing and think all the way through their actions and just be more consciously aware. And I think that's partly what, Confluence is bringing to the table, right? It's really bringing that connection, the understanding of like where food comes from, like interacting with a farm too, like seeing that in the real. I mean, a lot of children, a lot of humans, a lot of adults haven't even seen a farm structure or how that works. And connecting with where we're headed and being, trained or taught or educated on how to do this in sort of a whole new way. So I'm really looking forward to this next Confluence. Did you want to add anything? I know you're doing a talk on regenerative farming this time, or
Yeah, I think I'm going to talk about community and also regenerative farming. I think that, no, I'm really excited that we're doing this event. I'm really grateful for the people that are coming back, both customers and speakers like yourself. People felt moved to want to do it again. And I think that is like proof of concept that we need to be connecting more. And there's so much knowledge out there, and I don't want to be like, oh, they're hiding it from us, but it literally feels like we were talking earlier, emotional, you know, intelligence is not being taught, but the real reality about our sovereign beings is not being taught. The real reality about urine therapy, about DMSO, MMS. I mean, you just go on and on. The reality is not being taught about anything. And so I think it is important for us that are waking up or are awake or are on the journey of how do we be of service in this next leg of humanity, get together and talk and connect and then send that back out into the world. And so that's what I'm trying to do with Confluence.